Hey guys, it's Karen. I recently got back from an amazing trip to Bali and I just wanted to share a little bit about my experience with you. Mainly I want to show you what I bought there because I do try to buy things ethically and consciously, although to be honest, I was so excited to be in Bali and I probably bought way too many things and I'm not entirely sure that everything was made in a way that would make me proud, but I'm definitely so happy that I got a few things that I'm honored to be wearing. One of them is this super pretty dress, which is a wrap dress, which I'm not going to stand up because I'm actually sitting on the floor and I don't want to flash anybody. But it is a midi length wrap dress and it's super gorgeous, and it's from this company called Auguste the Label, although I think it's an Australian brand and I think I'm saying Auguste the French way, but this is the brand if you guys want to check it out. I think it's actually pretty well priced for a fair trade, ethically made company dress. So this one actually was on sale, so 690,000 IDR, which is approximately US dollars. It's really not that much. And then I actually bought another wrap dress just because I was so excited to find wrap dresses that I really liked. And I just love this green color. Green is one of my favorite colors. And this one's actually floor length, but it does cross in the front. So when you walk, there's a little bit more leg showing. But I just thought this dress was gorgeous. And I've wanted ethically made wrap dresses for so long that I was just so thrilled to find two of them. And so I bought the both of them. The girl at the shop was also super sweet. So I got those two in Seminyak, which is a super touristy area. It was my last stop in Bali though, so it was nice to have that touristy shoppy bit just at the end. I don't think I got anything else in Seminyak, but I did also get this super cool jumpsuit from this shop called Stories Bali. And the crazy thing about that is that I was actually trying to go to their factory or like go to the place where everything is made before I even went there. I was emailing this lady trying to figure out how I could make it, because if you go on Instagram and you check out Stories Bali, it's just so beautiful to see how the robes are hand painted. It's absolutely gorgeous and they're such beautiful pieces. And they didn't actually have any at the shop that I ended up finding by accident. But actually my friend Jessica found it. She was like, Karen, that says Love Stories. And so we walked in, but I didn't even realize it was the actual Love Stories shop. And then the woman at the shop ended up to be the woman that I was emailing, and that like we couldn't find a date that matched, and she wasn't even gonna go to the shop in the first place. But for some reason something like told her to go and she ended up going, and then I met her there. So this is this little jumpsuit, or playsuit jumpsuit that I got. On a hanger, it's maybe not the most impressive thing, but when you wear it, it's just so comfortable and it actually looks really pretty. It feels like a dress, but it does have like a dividing portion for your legs, so it actually is like a top and pants together. But the crotch area is pretty low, so it does give the illusion of a dress, and I thought it might look funny, but it really doesn't. It kind of just looks like I'm wearing a dress. And then it comes with this really cute rope thing that I use as a belt, which I like to wrap around twice so that it makes a pretty rope tie design. That was super articulate and helpful. So I got that when I was in Ubud actually, and Ubud was also more touristy and very much of a big city. I also got these magic pants in Ubud that I was so excited to get, and I did get them at like a little street stall, but they say that they're made in Bali, and the woman said they were made in Bali, and something made me more comfortable with getting them from that particular woman, so I did. And I also am just excited because they would make a really good pattern for any pants that I want to make in the future with a fabric that I purchase on my own. And so they look massive and they look super baggy, but they're actually a variation of a wrap pant with slits on the side, which I think are so pretty. And I know it's harder to tell because I'm not actually wearing them, but they're high-waisted, or at least you can make them high-waisted. I like to wear them high-waisted. And then the like slits on the side aren't so obvious, so when you walk, people aren't necessarily going to be looking at the side of your leg, but if you like get into a car or if you sit cross-legged, then it's a little more obvious that your pants have slits on the side. So these actually were the thing I was most excited to get when I was in Bali, but also nervous that I wasn't going to find one that was made in Bali or made somewhat ethically. So I'm not entirely sure about the conditions under which those pants were made, but the woman assured me that they were made in Bali, and I always liked to ask if the people were happy who made them. But you know, also there are communication troubles, so I may not have necessarily understood everything that I was told, and they may not have understood my questions either. And I may have bought a little too much, but I was just such an awesome adventure. And I don't have that many pieces in the first place to begin with, so this actually rounds out my wardrobe really well, so I feel like I'm not going to have to go shopping in a very, very long time. This is another top that I got. Actually, it's the only top that I got. But it's this cute little white shirt with these wooden buttons, and I thought it was super cute. I actually just washed it and it shrunk a little bit, but I'm hoping that it unshrinks. And then if it doesn't, then I can just do a giveaway and someone out there will get a really cute shirt with wooden buttons. So that one was purchased in Ubud. I also purchased some Bali coffee in Ubud for some friends and for my mom. And apparently Bali coffee you just mix with some hot water, and it's like this gritty, thicker coffee that apparently is really yummy, but I've never had coffee, so I don't know. I also got these body scrubs from a place called Natis Herbal, which is supposed to be an organic line in Bali. I also got this avocado face mask for myself because my skin's really dry. And then this wild yam clay mask for my sister, who is a really cool human. Oh, and if you took a look at my wrist, I got these in Tuban. They were gifts from Mama Ati, which was the woman who runs Subak Chabola Villa in Tuban. She's awesome. And Subak Chabola Villa is absolutely amazing. And that's where I actually stayed in Tuban, which is the next location. And in Tuban, I actually bought these two frangipani oils. They are amazing. All of the girls on the retreat had massages, and when they did my massage, I just felt like I smelled so amazing, and I had to have the oil that they used. I love using oils on my body anyway, and I needed some more, so it was just a perfect way to round out my Tuban purchases. In Tuban, I also did purchase this really beautiful sarong, which I'm told was made locally. I just loved the color, and it actually reminded me of these pants that I had a while ago that I loved, but unfortunately something happened in them and they didn't bring me joy anymore, so I had to give them away because they were not producing joy anymore. But those were my purchases from Bali. I had such an amazing time. Like I said earlier, one of the places I stayed at was Subak Chabola Villa, and that's in Tuban, Bali. It's about an hour and a half from the airport, and it was such a beautiful place. I really felt like a princess. I felt like I was in a movie set, like something out of The Prince and Me, the much older version of the movie. And they just treated us so well, and the food was amazing, and as a vegetarian, I didn't have any concerns. As soon as I said vegetarian, every time that we had a meal, they just pulled out something like a vegetarian menu or pointed out exactly to me what I could have that day, and they were just so thoughtful, and I loved the women there. I prayed with them in the morning, and they were just such a blessing to me, and I just felt so loved and so honored to be in the presence of such strong, big-hearted women, and they're just the best. So yeah, that was one of my favorite places. And my other favorite place was Le Pirate, which is actually on a little island that in Bali is called Nusa Ceningan, and you can grab a fast boat from a couple places in Bali over to Nusa Ceningan. And Le Pirate was my favorite, mainly because of the people there. It was a really cute place, and it was super beachy, and the sun felt amazing there, but I made really good friends with some of the staff there and got to meet some really amazing other tourists who held my hand when we were snorkeling, and they were just the cutest couple. They're Nina and John, and I actually have an Instax photo with them, so I can show you that here. And if there's no glare, yeah, they're just the coolest people ever. They're from Holland, and they were just so sweet to me because I don't really know how to swim, but I went snorkeling once in Palau a few weeks ago, and it was by far one of the most magical experiences I've ever had. And so then when I had the chance to do it in Bali and my friend couldn't come with me, I heard them talking about it and I asked if I could join them, but I did give them my reservations and said, I'm really afraid of the ocean and I might want to hold your hand, is that okay? And they just took turns holding my hand, and they were just so sweet to me, and so I'm so thankful for them. So hi guys, thanks for being so cool. I hope that you're doing well in Holland and enjoying whatever weather is over there. But yeah, that was pretty much all my purchases in Bali. I actually went through that rather quickly, and I think it's because I've been trying to do this video multiple times and I keep making it super long. But if you're thinking of going to Bali, I definitely recommend going to a couple of different places, but you don't have to go everywhere. I went to a place called the Alchemist in Uluwatu, and it was really amazing. Here's another photo of the Alchemist. So that's the pool at the Alchemist. It was so pretty. It was just such an awesome place to be. They also have a monkey friend there, and the owner is French, and he's very kind, very polite as well. And that's Mo, the monkey friend that I made when I was over there in Uluwatu. So coolest place by far for me in Uluwatu, even though I didn't see anything else, was the Alchemist, which I actually found on Instagram, so you can look them up there on Instagram. I also stayed at a place called Harris Hotel Tuban when I first landed in Bali, and I didn't really like it, but if you just need one place to stay, it's a fine place. Not that I didn't like it, it was just like, meh, nothing special. After Hotel Tuban, I went to the Alchemist. After the Alchemist, I was in Seminyak at Subuk Tabola Villa, which you must check out if you want a more authentic and traditional experience of Bali. After that, we went to Ubud, which is very much a city center, and I stayed at Rome Ubud, which is supposed to be a co-working space, and I thought I'd check it out in case I wanted to go back to Bali to actually do work from my computer. And I think maybe there are times when it's more busy and there are more people there, but it was pretty quiet when I was there. Nothing spectacular, but there was a restaurant nearby that I thought was super cool, I think also called Alchemist. A lot of alchemy on our trip. Something magical maybe was going on. And they were not directly linked to Rome, but if you are part of Rome, you get a discount card that lets you go to different places. Oh my gosh, and I went to this place called La Pachamama, which was so cool. It was Mexican food in Bali, and it just had such a cool vibe. We were there Saturday night, just by accident, not by accident, but we just really needed somewhere to eat, and it was rather close, and it was also a place that we wanted to go to. And the staff was super, super friendly and really funny, and they also had live music, which was so fun. And I love live music, and it was just such a awesome first night in Ubud. So that was super cool. If you go there, check out La Pachamama, and I would check out Rome Ubud only if you are thinking of maybe staying a longer time, or at least checking it out for a day or two, or even just taking a look at it if you do want to stay in Bali for a longer period of time. After that, we went to Nusa Tenggara, and we're at Le Pirate, which again I would totally go to. They have these tiny little cabin things, so the rooms are super tiny, but I thought it was a really nice place to stay. There's literally just a bed in 4 walls, and then the bathroom is an outdoor bathroom. You go outside a door and then you can use it there. So maybe not the most luxurious place, but it was really cool, and I very much enjoyed my stay there. But again, mainly because of the amazing people that I met and got to play chess with. So that was really fun. And then the last place that I went to was actually Kudaville in Seminyak. So the place itself was alright, again, but nothing necessarily spectacular. But Seminyak itself is really cool. We went to this place called Mexicola, and it was so fun, and there were so many people. It was just such a massive place. I just kept looking around thinking, wow, this place is massive, and they don't know exactly how many people are in here. I think it's got more of a party atmosphere if you're more into that, but my friend and I left much earlier, so we didn't see or experience any of that. And there's also a lot of really awesome shopping. and like spas and stuff like that. But so far my favorite spa experience, and pretty much favorite everything, was Subak Tavola Villa in Sedaman. So I definitely recommend checking that out. And then checking out another maybe more touristy area like either Ubud or Seminyak. So yeah, if you want to go to Bali, I definitely recommend it. Feel free to send me any messages, comments on here or Instagram or even on my blog if you have any questions or want to know more about the trip. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you soon.